I got profile and
Right.
alignment done today. The biggest problem is gonna be the ditch, the drainage on the north side.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how we wanna handle that. Cause I have to lower the existing surface to get us back to a 24-foot width,
Mm-hmm.
but
Then you lose your ditch.
then our ditch is gone.
And then if you dig in the ditch very far, you're going up the whole hill.
Exactly.
Catch basin in there and pipe it across.
That's an option, and that's something we need to look at, is piping it across the other side. The issue there is that there's no place to run it. I mean, there's, when you, the road ditch right now, not gonna murder this cross section, but the road ditch, if you were to look at it, this is looking up the hill. You've got a steep hill here, it comes over to the road, goes like this, and there's a real shallow ditch that goes up the hill like this. What Scott's saying is that in order to get the width of the road out to something that's doable, because you're pretty much fixed right here, you can't go very far this way. In order to make the road wider, you gotta go over here. And now, the road, you know, is the same elevation as your ditch, and you don't have a ditch left to carry the water. And that's the issue, is how do you fix this? Because then if you come back here and try to go down to some sort of ditch, you got all this that you have to account for.
Well, I don't know whether you can catch a bunch of that water
Right.
and shoot it across the
Shoot it
road.
across the road underneath.
But you
Or pipe
still,
across.
you still have to gather it in something, and if the ditch is
Yeah,
higher
I
as
know,
high as
but
the
you
road,
gather it before you get to the shallow ditch, is what I was saying.
then you have to put curb and gutter in.
We don't want curb and gutter up there, I don't think.
I mean, those are your options. You either put curb and gutter in and run some sort of a drainage system that does shallow there, or you have to excavate a ditch out so that you can carry the water. Because you can't have the water right next to, because you gotta remember, this is asphalt, this top piece, and then this down here is all base course, and if you got water in your base course, you don't have much for a road. So you gotta get the water away from your base course. And so you got two options, curb and gutter it, or you excavate a ditch. I guess is what Scott's telling us right now, if I'm not mistaken.
There's a stretch of that I saw today, probably 400 foot, that really stopped me from just proceeding with plugging a section in, because I'm not sure how to handle it, and I don't know if we can do
You know, the other option,
trench drain or.
the other option we talked about when Scott and I were up there was to come out here and add material in here. That's your other option. Option 3, but that's gonna take a little longer, and
Either one of them's gonna take it right out of the timetable you're looking at.
Let me ask you this question, could we, if we only got 400 feet, could we put a pipe down there, CMP or anything, drop inlets in it and cross berms and control the water that way?
You're gonna have to get creative. Like
It's
you
gonna have to be
said, probably several inlets, or running,
you could do a trench drain
like a
system.
running trench drain, pick up like a catch basin upstream from the bad
Yes.
part, put a trench drain through it. They make a metal pipe trench drain, it's not under traffic out there, so. That, I was working on it today after the West Main stuff, and just got stalled out by drainage issues on the north edge.
So it'll take you till noon tomorrow to figure that out.
Noon tomorrow's a little aggressive.
Well, I don't think we wanna cut into that hill, the back slope.